Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation life energy coach. Under the sun, reason why there's no such coaching program like my coaching program, because I've designed it myself, coaching different people of all walks of life for the last 9 years, and also another reason why I am your favorite coach, if you're new, please subscribe, is because nobody spends as much time with and on their clients like I do. True story. I have two packages. One is my signature package, which I recommend 2 to 3 months in coaching with me. And that is 3 times per week we rendezvous via Zoom or via phone call. Everything's recorded in my coaching for posterity, for your notes. It's a really deep dive. Understand that. This is unlike anything you've experienced out there. This is a coaching that I've designed specifically for my YouTube clientele, because I want you to get things done in as short amount of time as possible. So I've condensed all my knowledge into this coaching program. I teach you magic spells, energy work, all the manifestation goodies, of course, but primarily the centerpiece of my coaching program is processing the old beliefs, recreating new ones from scratch, and processing the emotions. Okay, I'm very interested in your background, in your history. This is where all the gold information is. So that is how I operate. I'm very meticulous because I want you to succeed and leave my coaching having the opportunity to succeed. Now, the rules of my coaching are that you have to come open, humble, honest, and receptive towards my methods, the way that I coach. If you have your mind made up already and you want to, have an idea of what this will look like, leave your ideas at the door or do not come into my coaching. I'm assuming you're trusting me after seeing certain videos, or a few videos at the very least, on my channel, and you handing over your trust to me. Otherwise, this is not going to work. And if you don't do what I suggest, people who succeed in my coaching are determined, really thirsty for the change, and they don't slack on the effort in terms of things that I suggest. It's as simple as that. Okay, 99% of the time I am correct. Once or twice, maybe I did not understand what my client meant, and maybe, we didn't understand each other or something to that effect. It happens. But 99% of the time I am correct. And even though you don't take my guidance at that moment, later when you decide to do so, it will turn out exactly like I promised you. I've done this for 9 years. I know ins and outs of all of this manifestational process. The other coaching package is on the go, fewer sessions. So signatures, 12 sessions, 3 times per week, very intense. We get a lot of things done within 2 to 3 months. Really, you're not going to be prepared for what's coming if you're going to be in my coaching, because you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. This is what I hear from my clients. So the other coaching package, like I said, is on the go. It's 7 sessions versus the 12 sessions in the signature coaching program. Now, there are other things that I've added recently. 5 and 5 is a package I used to have a long time ago, 2 years ago now. And recently I've been asked about it, so I edited it. I want to help as many people as I can. Okay, so if you have some suggestion that works for you, I'm open to it 100%. I just think my signature program is the way to go because it just works. Okay, but if you want to sample my coaching in the form of, like, let's say 5 and 5. 5 and 5 is basically 5 emails and 5 audios from me. So the same amount of emails and audios from you. Your audios have to be 10 minutes max. So I used to have that package. So recently somebody asked me about that, and so I've included that. And then you also have the 4-session package. This did not exist before either. So you can sample the 4 sessions and then embark on a month to month. Because ultimately you have to do this deep dive in order to succeed and shift in your manifestational game. There's no other way. Now, some people sometimes come back into my coaching. And I wouldn't say come back into my coaching, just come back for a session here, a session there, a few touch-up sessions. It's good to revisit the client so that I can make sure to tie up some things, some loose ends, reiterate something, this and that. But I'm assuming that after you leave my coaching, okay, you are doing the work and basically following my suggestions. Otherwise, again, it's just the work, it continues all your life. So if you're not doing what you learned, I can't help you. I'm sorry. So with that in mind and that understanding that you really have to do the real deal here, the real deal coaching. If you want to be in my coaching, you have to pre-book, sign the coaching agreement, scan it, send it back to me in an email. And please let me know when you're available for the first session. Now, this audio, as you notice, it's going to be information only, but it also is about something that I forgot to say in the live. Okay. And thank you so much, everybody who joined my live, who watched the live, who sent me emails. I love you guys. I hope you guys know. I know I have this tough exterior, and I am very strong and tough and this and that. But make no mistake, I so love receiving your messages. I so love your fucking comments. I love all of you. Okay, just behave is all I ask in my queendom of magic and miracles. So that's always been the rule, if you noticed. I'm always fair. So anyway, thank you so much. What I wanted to say, and I'm always thinking of things to do and experiment and this and that and try. So here's an idea I had that I forgot to mention in live. Next live, this coming Saturday, if someone wants to come on live with me and to have their first session with me live, just the very first session, it's not a complete deep dive, it's just an overall kind of scanning and strategy and some advice. This is how I begin usually. But inevitably, I do give you advice, I do give you a strategy. And what's more, in the first session, I identify what you need to work on. Now, if you're comfortable, that is, okay, this session will be completely free. I just want people to see what is the right way to coach. And if they're getting coaching elsewhere right now that is not like that, they should know what it looks like. Okay, so that is the reason I'm doing it. And, just reach out to me if that is your comfort zone. You are going to have to be honest. I mean, you can't make shit up, right? So, but if you're comfortable for this to be out in public, go for it. And, just reach out to me. We'll set it up. I do need to have exchange some information, like emails and stuff for you to join me live, etc. So, but you don't need to tell me anything before the live. I'd rather you don't, actually. I want to do it like we've never talked before about anything, and I'm doing this raw like that, okay? So again, if this sounds really appealing to you, go ahead and reach out. We'll do this next Saturday. I may do a few of these depending on how my audience will take to it. And yes, I care about my audience. If this is something you want to find out, a sample of my coaching, essentially just for you to check out how I do things, okay? And of course, you're going to get great advice. You are going to have some pointers on what to work on, what to do. And I think that's, pretty fair trade-off. But again, if you're uncomfortable, then obviously that's not for you. Oh, and lastly, but not least, somebody also asked me, this is why, I'm always open to feedback. Obviously, I'm here for you guys. Asked me about if I sell tapes of, individually of, the how to cast a magic spell, how to rewrite beliefs. A couple of them are from Zoom. And then also I have the video school. So essentially I'm going to start offering parts of video school, and I'm going to see how that works. Now you have to keep in mind when you're doing that, I think I already put a couple on my website. It's $175 for the video. It's a very good video with a ton of information, worth every penny. Okay, but here's what I want to say. Keep in mind, though, when you are going to watch, let's just say, a video, how to rewrite beliefs, how to reconstruct them, keep in mind this is a general idea, right? So it's not one-on-one coaching. So if you have questions after that, then book a session for sure. And also keep in mind, that's the most important part, is that it's only a part of the coaching program. So it's not the entirety of it. If you want to do things right, in my opinion, you should just do the whole video school. But some people have asked me, and so I'm putting it out there. I haven't put out all parts. I just think certain parts that people are curious about, I'll put them out there. Like already there's how to cast a magic spell and also how to rewrite beliefs. Okay, so those are the updates. Let me know what you think about the ideas, and let me know if you have any suggestions. And definitely go watch that live. That live turned out really amazing. A truckload of information I channeled right before. This is how I do things. Right before the live, I channeled all my notes, put them all together a certain way I do it, and it turned out beautifully. And I always want to make sure I fit as much in as possible, because I'm on to the next one right after that. So I have to kind of like, plug everything in. Anyway, if you have any questions about anything I said, about my coaching or anything, about the live and how to participate and this and that, just email me. All the emails are below. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.